Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play. We're just about done with the guardhouse here, so this was just me saving so that way I didn't have to kind of rehash the plant battle, the battle with Plant 42. So, that's it. Fight your fears and survive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the item box. And again, you saw it again, my controller does this weird spinning thing. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I guess if I have the analog stick not completely centered when I'm turning on the Xbox, it might have a tendency to do that. I don't know. It's just weird. So, alright. So what I'm doing is I'm just preparing for the trek back to the mansion. Because basically, spoiler alert, there's going to be hunters coming in the area, and I really don't want to take any chances with them. I really don't. I don't know if they're as merciless as they are in the director's cut. I don't know. Sometimes they will just kind of chop your head off. Maybe it's kind of dependent on your health. Maybe that I've kind of heard something like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna be overly cautious. Now I'm not sure if in this next area there are dogs. So we'll see. Only one way to find out.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Did we not already establish that it was broken in a previous cutscene? I don't know. Well, this area is a bit of a letdown. I could have sworn there would be dogs in this area, maybe in a higher difficulty. I did see a little bit of somebody playing. Oh, are you kidding me? Now there's dogs here. There were crows here before. Ugh. Alright, I'm just gonna use the shotgun because I'm not taking any chances with these dogs, especially if there's more than one dog in the area. My best bet, for me, in my experience, is to just use the shotgun and just call it a day. But anyway, I was kind of watching, I forget if it was a speed run that I was watching, I don't know, but some playthrough of this game, and it was definitely the higher difficulty level, the highest one that was available in this for this game, and I did notice that there were definitely more enemies in areas that you don't see in the mode that I picked, which is normal. So one of these days I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna go ahead and tackle that. Definitely. So we'll see. Oh god. Snakes, and I believe they're poisonous. Ah. Okay, not good. Am I poisoned? No, somehow I'm okay. Okay, so I got lucky there. It's just really annoying when you have to find a blue herb. Okay, so I'll be back. I'll return to this area later, but there's definitely a few things I need. There was an elevator that I passed by that's not working at this moment. I need a battery for it. The battery's in the mansion, so I have to go grab it. So, let's go get it. Okay, are there any other herbs in the area? It doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna keep going. We're almost back to the mansion, which is always a good thing, right? Ah, we have some goodies down here. That's nice. Okay, I'm pretty much not gonna try not to pick up the first aid sprays here. I only have one space left anyway. I don't really want to use it. I'd much rather pick this up. So, I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too. Okay, So Barry was referring to that door that I was talking about earlier. The door that you can only go through 2 times, and then the doorknob is broken. So that's really convenient. So now you don't have to worry about going some weird way around to get back to the courtyard. So that's definitely good. Alright. So back to the mansion we go. Finally here. It's like I said, there's not that much that I need to do in here, but still significant. Oh god. I'm off to a great start. Hello. Oh, I didn't know she could use her defense items on them too. It makes sense. Okay. I think for most people with the hunters, the weapon of choice is the shotgun. It's locked. Oh. Well, that's interesting. In the director's cut, the helmet key is used for that. Okay. Well, I'm thankful I wasn't injured there. Okay. So, usually the weapon of choice is the shotgun for hunters. And I would presume that the assault shotgun that I have would be pretty decent, but just from my experience, oh my god. I've always just kind of left the grenade launcher against them. It might seem a little bit wasteful, but it's just something that allows me to be comfortable. So there you go. And I feel pretty confident in terms of the amount of ammo that I have. Just kind of thinking ahead, seeing what else I need to do in the game. There's still a few areas to explore, but I think I'm in good shape. And not to mention the fact that there's other weapons that I have, like I have the Magnum now. I have some Magnum rounds, and I usually save that for the very end of the game, so I feel like I'm in pretty decent shape. So maybe if I'm braver, one of these days I will focus on using the shotty for the hunters. But until then, absolutely not. Okay. So, what else do I need here? Still the sword keys in my possession. That is an enigma to me. I definitely missed a door somewhere, and who knows where that is. Alright, so upstairs we go. It's like I said, there's a few doors that I need to explore, but still quite a few events that need to happen here. Is there another hunter in this area? This is why I was approaching rather cautiously. And surprisingly, no. I thought there were supposed to be 2. That's interesting to me. Okay. And no hunters in this area either. I'm very surprised by that, because there were hunters everywhere in the director's cut. Like every room there were hunters. It was a little overkill, so maybe they were kind of responding to that and decided to kind of lessen them a little bit. Maybe in the harder version there's the amount of hunters that I was expecting. Okay, so this is one of the helmet key rooms, and it was interesting because I believe it was an armor key door in the director's cut. So I'm very curious as to why they decided to make this door a helmet key door. I have no idea. Maybe there's something interesting in here. There's some kind of... See, that element right there, there's some kind of internal organ inside, is, to me, reminiscent of Clock Tower. There was a room that Jennifer would go into. Jennifer's the protagonist. I can hide here safely for a while. Secret behind this painting, not even Sir Spencer. Okay. So there was a room that had a bunch of organs in like formaldehyde jars. Like I said before, I praise that game a lot because it has a lot of randomness to it, and I really like it. Oh, sweet, ink ribbon. Like I said, I've been saving rather judiciously. I'm going to continue to do that, so any ink ribbon I find is a welcome addition to my inventory. So I believe in this room, this was the costume room in the director's cut, but I'm pretty sure that's not. Hello. Pretty sure that's not the case. That's definitely not the case in this because it's kind of too late in the game. Oh, jewelry box. It needs something. Okay, what's this? Nice. I'm not sure how much defense items I have at the moment. Okay. There are blue herbs going here. Okay. Oh. Well, that's good to know in case I'm ever poisoned. Alright. So there's really nothing else in this room except that jewelry box. Okay. Alright. So I need to get, it turns out that it's a gem that I need to get in order to begin to open that jewelry box. So I'm not ready for that yet. So I'm going to hold on to it and we're going to keep going. Let me get out of here. So we're done with this area, which is good. And we're going to keep going. Alright. I'm out of space. Fantastic. It's really not anything new to you guys, I'm sure, at this point. So I'm just going to quickly backtrack. Well, actually, I am going to the save room right here anyway. I just kind of thought of it. So let's go in here. And there's usually a hunter on this balcony here. Very interesting. Nothing. This game is really surprising me. And you would think I have never played this game. It's just that it's been a very long time. And I'm constantly going back and forth between what my memories of the director's cut versus my very vague memories, I should say, of this remake. So it's just as much of a surprise to you as it is to me. Maybe it's even less of a surprise to you, I should say. No hunter here either. Wow. Okay, I'm completely thrown off. Alright, so this was another helmet key door. Okay, this is where I'm gonna get the gem. 2 gems, actually, that I need. Alright, so we have this. Okay. Well, I'm out of space. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see something here. This is actually rather creepy. That eagle that moves around like that, that's really unnerving to me. Okay, so that's not too bad. I have 3 daggers, 2 charges, I guess, for the stun gun. Okay, mail to the Chief of Security. July 22nd. That was a few days before the game. X Day is drawing up upon us. Lure stars to the estate. Obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. Very interesting. 2 embryos of each mutated specimen as a sample. Excluding the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. Ah, that is very intriguing. I'm kind of thinking about what's going to happen. The above procedures are executed. Report to headquarters for further instruction. Report. See, I would have thought, oh, I need to memorize number 5691. No. Good luck, Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. Very well. Okay. Let's see here. There's really not much I can do for now. There's a couple items to pick up. So I may as well go to the save room. I'm gonna do that now. Drop off what I can, and then I'll be back. Okay. I am really glad that area is clear. I'm pretty sure that zombie would have been a Crimson Head by now, without question. That's definitely the last thing I would need at this particular point. Okay. So this time, if there's any hunters about, I'm gonna see if I can try my hand at this. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. If not, I'll always come back, but let me just go back and get those 2 gems. Like I said, there's 2 gems that are in this room. It's going to be a yellow gem and a red gem. Now, the trick to this puzzle is that you're supposed to pick up the gems. You'll see where they are. They're on these mounted animals, but you can only see them in the dark. So you need to pick them up before the eagle is looking at you. Creepy. That still just creeps me out. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go ahead and push these chests to where I need them to be, so that way I can quickly climb up on them and get the gems once I'm ready. Okay, so that was one. Let me just push this other one here. There we go. Just push this one a little more. I think if it's too far, it's not gonna do me any good. Okay. Let's see. Alright, trophy of a bull. What was the other one? I forgot. Not that it matters much, but... what's this one? Ah. A deer. Okay. Alright, so now I'm ready to shut off these lights. Okay, so the way I do it is I kind of hug this wall over here, the wall closest to the eagle. So yeah, you see you can't pick it up. I mean, you can see them, but you can't pick them up while the eagle's looking at you. So I'm going to hug the wall closest to the eagle, and that gives me a few seconds to climb on the chest and pick up whatever jewel it is that I'm closest to. I mean, it doesn't give you much time. So as you see right here, Jill takes some time climbing up, so you have to kind of do this a little quickly. But it worked here. And I cue the Sonic the Hedgehog Emerald acquired song. Oh my gosh. That does look like a Chaos Emerald. It really does. I saw somebody else doing a Let's Play of this. They said it looks like a Chaos Emerald, and I'm like, they're absolutely right. Holy cow. Speaking of which, the only Sonic games I've really played hardcore were the, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure, and apparently a lot of people really like the game. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's just that I never had a Dreamcast. So, alright. So, this is the gem that I need to use on this. Interestingly enough, if you use that red gem in the tiger statue, the one that I used the blue gem on earlier, apparently I've heard that snakes drop from the ceiling and attack you. And the idea behind that is that it's just a troll thing, because in the original game, you're supposed to use a blue gem and a red gem. So just to kind of fool you, I guess, or just to kind of say, haha. Alright, so you saw that these pieces fell out, and I'm gonna just see about how these pieces fit together. I think that looks right, because it looks like the other 3 pieces will fit this. So this one, there you go. So yeah, okay, so Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. So the Sega Genesis games. And I'm just thinking about all the special stages that you needed to play to get the Chaos Emeralds. The Sonic 2 ones were, for me, there's one special stage that was crazy tough. Like, oh my gosh, it was unbelievably tough. So I still have trouble getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds in that game. Sonic 3, a little easier for me. Sonic 1, okay, still a little tricky. But I definitely gotta practice that. Sonic 2 definitely, for me, was the hardest Sonic game. So I definitely have to get into the groove of that and take it from there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, but I'll be back in the next video.